What's up, you guys? It's Aaliyah, Bree here. Welcome back to CAU Her Campus YouTube channel. As you guys know, finals are coming up. This semester is almost over, and I want to give you guys some tips on what you guys can do to stay calm during your exams. The first thing you can do is to make a plan. The worst thing that you could ever feel while taking an exam is unprepared. So please make sure you go to, if you haven't been attending your classes, please, when they do a review session on the final, attend it. Even if they don't call it a review session, the last Zoom before your exam, make sure you go to it, because most likely that teacher will drop some gems that you know that you need. Number 2, avoid procrastination. Please, please, please don't wait until the last minute to study. That's what I do most of the time. The night before, I say, let me study for this exam, and I still end up doing okay on it. However, I would be less stressed if I didn't procrastinate and I went ahead and studied. So when they give you a study guide, if they give you a study guide, don't wait until 2 days before the exam to do it. Go ahead and do it as soon as they send it out, or do a portion of it as soon as they send it out, so you can do it a little bit at a time. And then after you finish it, maybe you'll have 3 days still to study it and to make sure you understand everything that is on that study guide. Number 3, when you are studying, please, please, please avoid distractions, okay? I mean, turn off your cell phone. Most likely you're gonna have to be on your computer, so obviously be on your computer, but don't go to other tabs, okay? Make sure your Instagram or your Twitter is not logged in on your computer, okay? But turn off your phone. Literally, it is so helpful, because I know every 5 seconds I'm okay, I finished one question. Okay, Twitter break. Then I'm on there for 20 minutes, because when you're scrolling on Twitter, you get lost. Literally, it's like, I felt like I was on there for 5 minutes. No, I was on there for 30 minutes. So please take away your distractions. Turn off the TV. Sometimes people really want to play music when they're doing work because they think it helps them. Sometimes it's actually not helping you, because if you constantly stop to sing along to the song, then you're not fully remembering what you're studying, because you're just thinking about the song. But some people can connect things together with the song. They'd be like, oh, I remember this because when I read this, I was singing this. If you're like that, then by all means, listen to your music. But if you're not, I would really reconsider listening to music, unless it's music that doesn't have words. Clean up a little bit. The next step I would say is to clean up your space a little bit, because it's hard to work in clutter. So if you have a bunch of papers on your desk, literally, listen, sometimes cleaning can take a long time, and I think that cleaning can be used as a form of procrastination. And I say that because when my desk is a mess, I will take the time to reorganize everything, to put everything somewhere else. But by the time I'm done reorganizing my desk, I'm so tired, I say, I'm gonna go take a movie break, okay? I go take that movie break, and it turns into 3 movies and 4 episodes, and then it turns into me going to sleep. And I'm like, it's too late, I'll just do it in the morning. That's another form of procrastination. So if you have a bunch of paper on your desk, if it's a mess, you know what I'm trying to say? I take it all off, and I go put it somewhere where I can't see it. That way when I'm done with my work, and most of the time I'll put it on my bed, because literally that means I can't go lay in my bed when I want to until it's cleaned up. But the only thing that is clean from, I feel like I'm spitting, y'all, I'm so sorry. The only area that's like clean for me to sit is at my desk. So it kind of works, okay? So, you go to lay down, you're like, dang it, I just throw those papers on my bed. I guess I'll sit here and do some more work. You know what I'm trying to say? Or if you're worried, well, what if I don't clean it up later? You will, because you can't go to sleep with all that on your bed. So it's kind of like a win-win. You gotta think into the future. You gotta think, what would I do? And then do the opposite of it, so that, you set yourself up for success. And the next tip that I'm going to give is to be realistic. When you are trying to study, when you have a reading, understand that you might not be able to get it all done within one night. And don't set that goal for yourself, okay? Make sure you set, like, maybe I want to get 50% of it done, you know? And if you happen to get 65% of it done, kudos to you. But sometimes you don't. And that is what it is, okay? So just be realistic with yourself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Don't say I'm gonna get 26 assignments done in one night. While it's possible, because I've done it before, a lot of times those assignments end up being very, you end up kind of like bullshitting those assignments just a little bit, you know? They're not the best that they could be. Okay? Okay? Number 6, set up breaks for yourself. Sometimes people have different ways of learning, and sometimes people like to go in long increments of doing it for 2 hours straight and then they're done. Sometimes people like to go, okay, 30 minutes, and then I get a 5-minute social media break, or a 10-minute social media break. 30 minutes, and then another 5-minute social media break, you know? Some people say, okay, an hour, and then a 20-minute social media break. I would never give yourself over 30 minutes of a break, because literally I feel like, once again, it could be for me personally, but it could possibly set yourself up for failure because you get too comfortable. 30 minutes, you get a little too comfortable. I would also kind of still sit at my desk. I would relax. I would sit back, get yourself together during your break. However, don't go lay on your bed. Don't go start watching a movie, because you know the movie is not gonna be done within the time of your break, okay? I wouldn't even watch a full episode of anything. I'd go watch a YouTube video, maybe play a game, maybe go on Twitter, maybe go on Instagram. Breathe. You have to breathe, you have to take it slow, and you have to understand that life is what it is, okay? And that's all I can say. Life is what it is. It's gonna continue to move. So you just need to breathe and take a second to chill and ground yourself and say, okay, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm gonna do. And I'm not gonna go do it. Then I'm gonna go do it, but right now I'm going to relax. So take that time, go get a meditating app. There's one called Calm that works really well. There's a lot of them, and I can even link some meditation apps down below for you guys to go ahead and get into, because it's very helpful. Number 8, I want you to eat well, okay? Literally, don't wake up and just go get a granola bar and then come do all this work and then go get another granola bar or go get a bag of chips for lunch. No, you need to eat some good food, because without nutrition, what are you? You are what you eat, okay? Go eat some good food. And if that means you gotta have some sugary cereal in the morning, that's better than eating nothing, okay? If that means that for freaking lunch you're having some scrambled eggs, do that. Do it. But make sure you're eating food, make sure you're eating well, make sure you get some fruit that you can just be snacking on, because once again, you are what you eat, period. And one thing that I like to eat, I got me a big old thing of peanuts, because these things is good. Now, honey roasted, people are like, oh, you know, that's not the healthiest option, but it tastes good and I like it, and I like the color. So that's what I eat. Number 9, okay? Make sure you get sleep. 4 hours of sleep is not enough, okay? I know it may feel like enough because you've gotten used to it, but 4 hours of sleep is not enough, especially during exams. Please shoot for 7 to 8 hours, you guys. Go to sleep, please. Like, rest, okay? And take naps if you need to. Naps can be so helpful. And number 10. Number 10 is gonna be a mixture of 2 things. Positive thoughts and treat yourself, okay? I want you to think positive about yourself. Don't think, I'm gonna fail this exam, because words have power. You say, I'm gonna get a B on this exam. I'm gonna get an A on this exam. I'm gonna do good, okay? If you believe in God, you say, Lord, get me through this exam. Thank you, Father God, that I got a B, that I'm gonna get an A, that I'm gonna just do good on this exam. You know what I'm trying to say? Have faith, believe in your words when you say them. Don't just say them, but believe them. And even if you don't believe them as you're saying them, just say them, because you'll start to believe them, okay? Because once again, words have power. So treat yourself to a positive thought and tell yourself something good about yourself. And treat yourself to something that you want. Don't, I mean, you know what I'm trying to say? People say happiness cannot be bought. Sometimes that's a lie. If you want some crab legs and that's gonna bring you some happiness, get those crab legs. However, maybe set up a goal for yourself. I can only get myself some crab legs if I get a B on this exam. And stick to it. Tell yourself you're gonna stick to it. And if I don't get a B on this exam, I can't have crab legs for a month. And then I, you know, because you're probably thinking, even if I don't get a B, I could just go buy it if I wanted to. No, tell yourself, after, if I don't get a B on that exam, for that whole month, I'm not gonna buy no crab legs for myself, because I didn't earn them. But after that month, good to go buy them, because you gotta treat yourself. But you can also treat yourself with the small things, you know? If I study for 2 hours, if I get this study guide, if I get this study guide done, then I'm gonna go get Taco Bell. I don't know. I'm gonna go do something. I'm gonna get me a something, you know? Treat yourself. Get yourself what you need. And with all that, get yourself what you need. Anyways, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for coming to this video. This was 10 tips on how you can stay stress-free during finals week, you guys. I hope that it helped. And yeah, I hope that I'll be able to practice what I preach. And peace out, you guys. Oh, and on a positive note, Clark did get the pass or fail option, so yay. So proud that we were able to come together as a community and, you know, let them know, hey, you guys, pass or fail is what my classmates need. Anyways, peace, you guys.